Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slime Sky Memories video. So we're here again with the Rimuru Sandstorm Thief showcase. So originally I recorded this, but as you may or may not have heard, the files got corrupted, so this is coming out a bit late. But overall, I think this Rimuru is a really good unit. But let's get into what he does really quickly. So he's on Visions of Coleus, Shizu's Will, and Fountain of Wisdom, and he is a dark magic character. I still haven't given this to him yet. I don't really know if he needs it at the moment. I'm going to focus on Violet first, but I honestly don't know if this is super necessary because he's mainly a support unit. He can do damage, but you're not going to be relying on him to do damage, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep that empty for now. But this is, yeah, I don't have any dupes in him or anything. This is equipment. I don't ever have a real use for this, so I figured why not just give it to him. And this is just basic stuff. So his skills, his ultimate is an AoE dark magic attack that does 300% normal damage, decreases all targets defense by 15% for one turn, and then the EX ult obviously does 200%, so 600% normal damage with the EX ultimate. Pretty good. You want to throw this out first before anything. Now, his main, this thing that makes him so special. Gluttony level max, 30 skill points. He changes all blue orbs into a soul of unity, and increases all gauges increase of all souls by 10% for one turn. Only one use per battle, so you can only do this once per battle. And it changes blue orbs into this sort of new orb that we have. It basically increases the gauges of everything all at the same time. So protection, oh my god, protection, skill point, and ult gauge. Really good. It is only one use per battle, but realistically you only really need it to use it once per battle. If they made it like infinite or something, he'd be the best, like one of the best in the game. So this is really powerful. It's a really powerful ability and it's really good. And I think it works with any orb. I'm not too sure because I haven't tested it out yet, but I think so. But it does also get the buffs of all orbs, I think. So if you use like Isis's, the free-to-play Isis skill, with the green buff, it should buff these, but I'm not too sure. Next, Magic Aura is his second skill, and at level max he changes all of his own souls to Divine Protection, and then he increases a blue orb gauge increase by 10% for one turn. Pretty standard. I usually keep these at level 7. I like to save the rainbow ones, or purple ones, I guess. But I think it's okay to just leave it at this. But so his Valor trait, when you switch his character into the Vanguard, so when you switch him into the front and you activate any souls, he seals all enemies body and spirit changing battle skills for one turn, once per battle. And then when you get 2 dupes, it's 2 turns per battle, or 2 times per battle. And then his trait, when you unleash a 6 combo with blue orbs, he decreases all targets defense by 3% or 5% for the next turn. Nothing too crazy, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, overall I think he's a character that doesn't really need any dupes or anything. I think if you just pull one copy, you're good. Unless you're like Big Whale and you want to have everyone at level 100, but he really doesn't need much to be useful, because you're mainly only using him for his skills, and then I mean you can use him for damage and stuff, but yeah, I think overall he is just mainly a support unit. So we're going to take him into the new Beatdown Battle and then like another stage of stacking, just to see how he works on different other teams. And yeah, we'll just hop into it. All right, so we're here with a recording of the new Beatdown Battle. So this is Infernal 1. So this is not the team that I used. I used this team right here. Pretty straightforward. these two are our damage dealers. Rimuru is obviously here for his orb change and unity buff. Cliche is here. Her debuff is useful, and then also her orb change for the beginning. Then Shizu is here like because she's a space magic, so she do damage, but also her skills I think work really well with Rimuru because oftentimes as you'll see, Rimuru will get you close to an EX ult or something like that, and then you can just use Shizu's skill to get you into that EX ult. So I think they work really well together. I really like this team. This team I think works really well. Obviously you can use other characters. You could use like Raphael if you wanted to, like that's Raphael. Who are other like space magic characters? You could bring in like Shinsha. Yeah, Shinsha is a viable option because she maybe not as DPS, but she does like do an ult buff and give space resistance. I don't know about Shion. It might not be worth it because she's not going to be doing as much damage as you would want. But anyway, so I obviously popped the orb change and then swapped it into DPS. So here obviously we're looking to stack as much as we can, and I'm not going to say that this is the most solid run in the world. I honestly could have done like way better, but I think it's okay. Like I completed this stage. That's the main part, and I think that it did fine in showing strengths of the character. We're gonna pop this, and then we get that. So yeah, Violet is doing a lot of damage. I mean, she has the buff and also space, and she's main built as a DPS. So here, this is where I think we get good use out of Shizu's skill. Popping that really helps us get the orb change and start stacking and stuff like that, which was really so we pop that as well. Activate this. I wanted to bring Rimuru in now, but also it's too early. And what I found that with Rimuru is that you don't want to use it too early, unless like you need to, because if you use it too early, if with teams like this, like you're gonna need Violet's orb change and stuff, and it gets in the way if she already has like ultimate. Shout out to Nathan Kane for subscribing to the middle of this. It actually scared me. I was like, what is that noise? But thank you, Nathan, for just subscribing. And if you're still watching and you haven't already, you should hit that button as well, and like button as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. But anyway, like I was saying, thank you, Nathan. With Rimuru, it gets in the way if you have the ult early. So we're gonna pop Rimuru's thing here, then pop him out, and watch. Like you max out on skill points, you also max out on stuff like that. So I want to pop that, and then like you max out on skill points, protection gauge, ult gauge. It's so good. It's such a good buff. Okay, thanks counter. But like, I don't even need to bring Milliman in. Like, I have that secured, and then the other two, Shizue and Violet, like we're chilling, you know. So here I believe I obviously popped the two Luminous. Well, I think I forgot to give Violet an extra 10%, but here I'm just trying to set up for more points so I can pop all the buffs. Honestly, looking back on it, I tried to end the battle too early considering I had all the ults and things like that. I wanted Shizue's ult, her EX ult as well, and I kind of rushed it. I should have tried to stack more, and like, you know, here you see here like I forgot to use it with Violet. So yeah, I kind of rushed it a little bit. That was my bad. but I think if I had stacked longer, it would have gone a little bit better. But overall, still looking good. Like, we're gonna do a lot of damage. I'm glad Rimuru was the one who ate it instead. So here we have all the ults, right? Like, we have enough to pop everything. So here I'm gonna pop the debuff, and then she still has the debuff from Shizue, which is nice. Bring Milliman for Rimuru, bring Violet in for Cliche, and then pop that again, get the synergy buff, and also get the extra stack. So we're just gonna pop everything, get the magic buff, space attack, and that as well. And this isn't gonna kill. I was wondering if it would, but yeah, I needed more stacks. I think I needed more time to stack, but yeah, I haven't seen this in a while. Oh my god, why is this so? Jesus Christ, the bitrate is just obliterated. But that did about like 200 something thousand, and then okay, why is this? Is it because I'm running this? I don't know. I apologize for the obliterated bitrate. That was also 220,000. And then Violet coming in with her EX all the buff and everything. She's gonna do like way more, obviously. She does about, I think, like 500,000. Yeah, 580. So almost. If I did a few more stacks, we would have killed her. But so here I'm like, okay, well, I need to finish her. So not the greatest. I was like, maybe this can kill. Until we got countered, I was like, ugh, maybe not. Yeah, we're not doing any damage, and then Cliche. It's because she has the guard and everything as well, so it's a little unfortunate. And then here, do I? Yeah. Can you guess at this kill? I want you guys to guess. Well, if you guess no, then you're correct. But we got a little lucky there that no one died. But yeah, like I said, not the greatest. I think around here is where you would want to kill. Turn 9, turn 8, turn 9. Not turn 5. Just to give yourself more time to stack. But Violet will just finish it here. But yeah, I mean, we didn't really see Rimuru come in too much, but I think it's very obvious. I mean, you can see that Rimuru's skill just pretty much sets you up for the end game. Like, you want to use it in the middle to set yourself for the end, because it just gives you everything, right? So yeah, you don't want to pop it too early, so try not to do that. But I'm gonna show you guys another battle that I did. It might be the final one, where it was with the light stacking team. All right, so we're here with this team. Not the craziest. I was kind of just building whatever. But we are taking him into Tempered Edge EX3, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know this Veldora couldn't be stunned. I just assumed because this stage is built for this stun strike team that he could be stunned, but I did not realize that he couldn't. So it's gonna go a little rough, but that's okay. Obviously here we're just gonna be stacking as much as we can, to a certain extent, to see. And I also forgot about the orb change, so yeah, not the greatest, but Rimuru is really gonna shine here, because we only need one ult gauge. Like, the moment we pop it, we're in the end game already. Like, we're ready to try and kill him. So yeah, like I said, I really did not know that he couldn't be stunned. It, I don't know how long that has been a thing, but it shouldn't. Isn't the whole point to stun him? I don't get it. But excuse me. All right, so we pop the orb change here, and then swap both of them out because they both have that orb change where it's their orbs. So I figured I would get the most value if I just kept them in the bag. We can see we're not doing that much damage. Like, we're doing okay against him. Just slowly withering him down until we can try to nuke. But like I said, I didn't know he couldn't be stunned. So we're gonna pop the Shuna here. I haven't seen this in a long time. I mean, I don't really use Shuna too often. To be honest, I don't use stacking teams that often. But anyway, still a nice, really nice looking ult. Then we're gonna pop that twice. The orb changes, and we'll be rolling. One thing I noticed, just not related to Rimuru, but related to his team. One thing I kind of noticed is, I don't know the general consensus around Luminous's thing, or around her just in general, but I really like her constant skill buff, like skill point increase. From what I've found, it's way easier to just have her build it over time rather than having to build it up with every time you use it. Because realistically speaking, you can get 80 instead of 50 in a turn. But how often are you getting the two stacks at the same time? So here we're gonna pop it. Might have been a little too early, but I think it's fine because I can just send everyone else to the back and we're chilling, right? So pop that again, and then no skill points that I can really use. So then we have all the gauge buffs. Yeah, we're maxed on skill points. We have 2 ults from Raphael. Get Shuna's ult too. But yeah, like I was saying, the skill point increase every turn by 50 is just really good because like by turn 5, like here we have 220, but like by turn 5 with Luminous we'd be at 350. So it's way more consistent to me. And I hope they do that moving forward, or if anything, increase the skill point limit of how much these stacking units do if you can do it every turn. Because it just, the amount that you can get in total is like way more than how it is now with like Shuna, for example, right? So we're gonna pop these. Unfortunately, I don't have green orb change, so I can't get the full stuff, but because yeah, by turn 6 we'd have 400 skill points. So I don't know, I just like it more. But Rimuru, yeah, not really doing damage. But no one's really doing damage here. All right, so here at this point I'm kind of calculating, like, can I kill him? Like, is it possible? And I believe it is, because it's exact. So 55, 110, and then that's gonna leave 190, and then the 55, 55, 110 plus 80 from Luminous is 190, so exactly 300, which is great. So obviously pop that, bring the other 2 in, use other skills, and then obliterate him. So here you'll see I'm like, what should I do first? And then I'm like, you know what, I'll do the stun first, because, you know, it misses. And I'm like, what? I was like, there's no way I didn't level this to max, so it's 100%, right? But how did it miss? And then I'm like, where I don't where is it? Oh, and then it's like, it's right there. Why can he not be stunned? I don't get that. Maybe I'm late to the party, but I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, okay, maybe we can still pierce him to death. I don't really know how much damage we're gonna do, but and here Luminous's ult gives everyone the pierce power buff, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do that first. So this I haven't seen in a while either, but yeah, I don't why can't he be stunned? Can someone explain that to me? I don't know. But this does a bit less damage than I thought. Only 220,000. I was like, really? That's it? And then even with everything active, right? But yeah, okay. I'm gonna apologize. I don't know why the bitrate is so bad in this. So hopefully it's not too bad when we actually like the actual video. But yeah, we would have done like way more. But the problem is that Raphael, okay, I guess I cut it there. But Raphael buffs her stun strike on that stun. So she's doing way more damage if you are able to stun the enemy. So that's one of the reasons why we couldn't kill him. But yeah, I mean, you can see he's just like I said when he first came out, like he's just so good on other teams in general. He's just such a good viable character and I really like him. He's very helpful for all these different teams. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Rimuru is a really good unit. I wouldn't say, I think if you guys like watch my tier list or whatever, I would say he's like right under top tier, because I mean top tier is for like, I don't know, the best like DPS and stuff like that, but I think he's right below it, or maybe in that I wouldn't say he's in the best with the hero and stuff like that. Maybe I would need to test him a little bit more, but to me it feels like he's at the top, but he's not number 1 or 2 or anything like that. But overall, really enjoy him. I think he's a really good unit. So if you guys are still thinking about, that's a little late, but if you're still thinking about summoning, you're like, I don't know about Rimuru, he's really good. I think he's really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have gotten lucky with your summons or are going to get lucky. New characters should be coming out. I think, when is this coming out? The 4th. So news should be coming out later today, I think. Maybe like tomorrow at 7, like Sunday, at 7 p.m. PST. The only reason I say that is because typically if it's something like this, it will come out on the Sunday because it was supposed to. But then it got pushed back, right? So the news could come out either later today or Sunday or maybe even Monday, but that's kind of pushing it, I think. But we'll have to see. So yeah, thank you all for watching and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe button as well. Peace.